Star vocabulary quiz number 2. For this part, you're going to put these words from the word bank into these columns. Words that mean show, literary terms, words that mean to show importance, other. So here are the words: typical, significant, indicate, triggers, which is already placed, conclude, already placed, expresses, already placed, highlight, emphasize, convey, resolution, suggests, implies, tension, efficiency, despite, illustrate, simile, sensory language. Place those words in these 4 columns. Now for this part, listen to this word and see what is the definition. The typical routine the author followed when he went to the grocery store. What is the definition of typical? Write that here. What type of question is this? Is this an inference question, vocabulary question, or a summary question? Number 2. The author describes the experience in a way that highlights A. How significant he thought going to the next street was when he was 5 years old. How significant he thought going to the next street was when he was 5 years old. What is the definition of significant? And then what type of problem is this? Is this an inference, vocabulary, or summary question? Number 3. The map of the Nile River is included in the selection to blank. F. Indicate why the Blue Nile is considered the primary source of the river. Indicate. Indicate why the Blue Nile is considered the primary source of the river. What is the definition of indicate? And what type of question is this? Inference, vocabulary, media. Number 4. The first person point of view allows the author to highlight the contrast between the two brothers' experience. So what does highlight mean? Highlight the contrast between the two brothers' experiences. The word is highlight. What is the definition? What type of question is this? Inference, text evidence, summary. Number 5. The first person point of view allows the author to emphasize the mother's struggle to understand Noah's feelings. Emphasize the mother's struggle to understand Noah's feelings. What does the definition of emphasize? What type of question is this? Is this inference, text evidence, summary? Number 6. What does the dialogue convey about Mark's attitude toward Christy? What does the dialogue convey about Mark's attitude towards Christy? What is the definition? And what type of question is this? Is this inference, text evidence, or summary? Number 7. The author builds tension at the beginning of the excerpt by. The author builds tension at the beginning of the excerpt by blank. What does the word tension mean? What type of question? Is it dictionary, plot, inference? Number 8. Which sentence from the selection best explains why some people may prefer human to human communication? A. Despite the efficiency of these systems, many people find them impersonal, stilted, and sometimes frustrating. Despite the efficiency of these systems, many people find them frustrating. What does the word efficiency mean? And what type of question is that? Is that an inference, text evidence, or a plot question? Number 9. By telling the story from the first person point of view, the author helps the reader to understand why Anthony enjoys Grandpa's cooking despite the taste. Why Anthony enjoys Grandpa's cooking despite the taste. What is the definition of despite? What type of question is this? Plot, summary, inference. Number 10. Which sentence best illustrates the narrator's conflict? Which sentence best illustrates the narrator's conflict? What is the definition of illustrates? What type of question is this? Inference, text evidence, summary. Number 11. Which sentence from the selection expresses an opinion? Which sentence from the selection expresses an opinion? What is the definition of expresses? What type of question is this? Is this an inference, text evidence, summary? Last part. Using one of the vocabulary words above, write a star question using your star vocabulary, then fill out the box of your question. So you make up a star question using one of these words. Then you will write the word here, write the definition of it, and then say what type of question is it. So you make up a question using any of these star words that we've been studying, write the word, write the definition, and what type of question it is, like inference or summary or text evidence or media, any of those types of things you've seen circled above. Try the parts you can try and get partial credit on it.